Hello everybody and welcome to another video. This is ALR the Gamer, aka ALR Reacts, aka ALR the God. Welcome back to another wrestling video. Today we are going to be talking about more wrestling. Also, I'm giving you my early predictions, probably my full predictions on Crown Jewel for this November 4th edition from Saudi Arabia. Now, I believe this is actually the whole card. There's actually 7 matches on this card. Mystic, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7 matches on this card. So we're gonna go through basically this whole entire list. We're actually gonna go through this whole entire list, and we're just gonna talk about the matches that are on this card. So the first match we are going to be talking about is this match, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship. Now, this match I'm very excited for. Obviously, it's a new way for Seth to get opponents. All the matches have been really good. Obviously, they've been great. He just finished his last feud with Shinsuke Nakamura, and now we are moving on to Drew. Now, after this feud, I'm pretty sure there's probably going to be more feuds. Obviously, we all know Seth is obviously a face. Drew is obviously still a face as well. They've been teasing it for the past couple of weeks that he might become a full-fledged heel. He's been showing signs of, like, heel. Obviously, once he lost to Gunther, people were like, oh, he's going to change. He's going to, not stay, but go to turn into a heel. So I think that's best for Drew, because he needs a new character, or he's been a face for quite a while now. Actually, I think he's been a heel. I'm not heel, a face for quite a while, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah. So yeah. So this is also coming from Smart Out Moments. This is if you want to find out where the results and predictions are for. That's where it is. But I obviously have a feeling that Seth is going to retain this, so I'm going to say Seth retains the World Heavyweight title from Drew. From Drew. And then obviously the question is, would we see Damian Priest cash it in? That's the question, because he was going to do it at Payback. It did not happen because obviously he got hurt after JD McDonough hit him in the knee with the briefcase. So the question is Damian Priest gonna come out, during the match, or is he just going to basically, like, let's say, this kind of like, have another moment? I mean, he hasn't cashed it in since he won Money in the Bank, which, how many months ago was Money in the Bank? Let me check that to see how long Money in the Bank was. Because Money in the Bank was, hold on, let me check this out. Money in the Bank 2023. 3 months ago. So it's been 3 months since he's held onto this briefcase. I know a lot of people have been begging for this man to cash it in. I think we all would like to see Damian Priest as champion at some point. So it's like, when are we going to, start that, when are we going to push that into, full gear and stuff like that? So I'm so sorry, you guys. I have my phone on something. So that's to say, how long is it going to be? So yeah. So the next match we're gonna go to. I'm not gonna say this one yet. I'm gonna put that one last. So let's do this match right here. Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax versus Raquel Rodriguez versus Shayna Baszler versus Zoe Starks for the Women's Championship in a Fatal 5-Way match. We have not seen a Fatal 5-Way match in quite some time, especially for Women's Championship. We've probably seen it with the men, but we have not seen it with the women. And I'm very excited. This will give Rhea has had basically beef with all these women. Like, Nia Jax came back, attacked Raquel Rodriguez, then attacked Rhea. Shayna attacked Rhea. I think Zoe even attacked Rhea, if I'm not mistaken. You can correct me if I'm wrong about that. But so it's like, this is going to be, like a whole like test. This isn't gonna be a test for Rhea. I know a lot of people I've been seeing on Twitter and stuff saying that they do not like Rhea's champion. She hasn't even had any memorable feuds for her title reign. I feel like she had more memorable feuds for her previous title reign than she has now, because she had memorable feuds with the last title reign compared to now. So yeah. So let's talk about the women though. Like if you were like if I was booking this in my opinion and I was gonna say like who in my opinion think I had the better chance of actually taking the title off of Rhea. I could say Nia Jax, to be honest. NXT Raquel Rodriguez would have dominated Rhea Ripley. Let's just be honest with you. Raquel in NXT when she was women's champion, she and dominated. Dominant. I wish when she decides to go heel one day, one of these days, Raquel, give us NXT Raquel. Don't give us this. I know a lot of people do not like that she's all giddy and smiley, and that's the persona that she's having. But we want the menacing Raquel that was dominating NXT when she came out. You know, Shayna Baszler. Let's talk about Shayna. Shayna definitely what Rhea's ass. Let's just that WWE is giving Rhea this dominant, and she is a dominant woman. Let's not like discredit Rhea at all, because I love Rhea, so we're not going to discredit. She's a dominant woman. Let's just be like that. We haven't seen a woman this dominant since Beth Phoenix, and I know personally some people, including me, I compare Rhea to Beth. There've been a lot of comparisons between the two, because when Beth came out, she was a dominant woman. Like, she was doing stuff that men were doing most of the time. So it would be nice to see that. Maybe later on in the future we'll get a separate feud between Shayna and Rhea. And then obviously we have Nia Jax. We all know, former women's champion. You know, so this will be great. It'll be nice to see Shayna actually get a world title win. Before I go to Nia Jax again, I would like to see Shayna get a title, because she has not got a title. We thought she was gonna, when she won that Elimination Chamber, when she went through all the women, we had a feeling we thought the pay-per-view she was gonna win. She didn't win. Bad booking decision by Vince, obviously. But yeah, I would like to see that. Nia Jax, former world champion, like I just said. She's an extremely dominant woman. She probably will ragdoll Rhea all over the place. I would not be surprised to see it. But yeah, Nia has come back. She's done her damage. A lot of people weren't a fan of Nia, came back and stuff. But yeah, so Nia came back. But to be honest, we needed an extra. We should use our brains though. And some of you wrestling fans that want to go on Twitter and talk shit and be like, oh, we don't need Nia back. We don't need Nia back. You niggas need Nia back, because Rhea has not had a great feud to hold up her title reign since she's had it since WrestleMania. Damn near is almost, how long has it been? It's been like 6-7 months she had this title for, and she hasn't really had a dominant reign. She had something with Natalia, which was just nothing that big. You know, she had one with Raquel, right? Now she has Nia. To be honest, I would have liked to see Nia versus Rhea as like a you know, this one-on-one match. But obviously, since for Crown Jewel, we need a lot of power and our star power on the show. So it's understandable. And last but not least, Zoe Starks. Zoe Starks, in my opinion, she has the ability to become the next superstar in this women's division. You know, she is a great talent. What she did in NXT, dominated NXT. She was amazing. This will be good for her to show off what she's able to do. You know, she had a great little stint with Trish Stratus, which I thought that was going to lead up to like a feud between them two. Trish Stratus versus, you know, Zoe Starks, the protege versus the mentor. But clearly that didn't happen. But yeah, so in my opinion, Rhea will probably win this match. Obviously, the person's like, obviously you gotta remember who is she going to pin, because she can't just pin anybody that got credibility to their name. So in my opinion, I'm gonna say the person who might take the pin is between Zoe or Shayna. It cannot be Raquel. It cannot be Nia. So it has to be between Shayna Baszler or Zoe Starks. They could afford to take the pin. I mean, I wouldn't love to see. I wouldn't love to see Zoe because she just came on the main roster and we're trying to build her up to be that next dominant champion. But I mean, it is what it is. Next match on this card. Rey Mysterio versus Logan Paul for the United States Championship. Now, obviously, they've been teasing this for a while. Obviously, when Logan had his fight against Dylan Dennis, he called Rey Mysterio out for the title. I don't see. To be honest, we never know what wrestling actually, because there've been a lot of moments where we thought this wrestler was gonna win, but then they did a whole 360 swerve, and this wrestler ended up winning. So it's kind of like, yeah, like I'm gonna have like a 70% chance. I don't want to say 50-50 because that's not 50-50 at all. I'm giving this between a 70 and 70% chance. So I really want Rey to keep the title. Obviously, he deserves a nice lengthy title reign. He hasn't had a title reign actually for quite a while. So I think the last title reign he had was actually with Dominic, which was the tag team titles. So I would love to see Rey retain, but I don't think Rey's actually. I mean, not Rey. I don't think Logan's gonna win this because legit, he has on Raw. If you guys remember last week's Raw, they teased. There were reports coming out that Kevin Owens and Logan Paul were gonna have like a little feud going on. So I'm assuming KO might come into this match and interfere and cost Logan the match, and then that could set up for a feud. So I'm gonna say Rey wins this match with interference from Kevin Owens to distract Logan Paul, and then Rey Mysterio will get the win, and that will lead to the feud between Logan Paul and Kevin Owens. Cause that's my opinion with that one. Next match, Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Now this match is just a random kind of like this is a very random one-on-one match. It was announced that Damian Priest is gonna face Cody Rhodes. This is kind of just like a match just to toss on there. Obviously, this will be Cody's first ever Saudi Arabia pay-per-view. Actually, he's never been to one. So, has Cody been to Saudi Arabia? I like to do my fact checks. I don't want to assume that a man has been on a show before. I don't think he has. Let's go to Crown Jewel. Yeah, he has. Actually, okay, so he's been to Saudi before because of the Night of Champions pay-per-view. So this will be his second time, but his first ever Crown Jewel. Got it. Okay, got it. Okay, I have to fact check that because I don't want to assume and say shit. All right. So yeah, so Cody obviously is gonna win this match. Obviously, this will be a typical Cody versus Judgment Day match where they interfere and all this mumbo jumbo and all this stuff. So obviously Cody's gonna win this. This is no gimmick match. This is no stipulation. No number one contender match. It's a straight and simple match between Cody and Damian. So yeah, that's not a lot to say about this. To be honest with you, this could lead to obviously the Judgment Day. Their beef is still going on between Cody and Jay. And Sammy, I think Sammy also is involved in this, so this could be anything. So yeah, that's I'm gonna say Cody takes the win with that one. And yeah, we'll just keep going on. Next match, John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. This is also another match, but this is also for a reason because, as you guys know, John Cena he hasn't won a match in over 2,000 days, which is wild. So a singles match, not a tag team match, a singles match in 2,000 days. So I feel like John Cena has to win this one. I know I don't technically like seeing Solo lose all the time, just since he's supposed to be built as this dominant enforcer, like he's dominating everybody, he's running through everybody. But hopefully after this, they will start giving Solo more wins. But John taking this one. This will obviously continue the feud that's going on between LA Knight and Roman, which we're going to be talking about later in the card. Once I finish, we got one more match to go, and then we just keep going talking about that. So yeah, Solo and Roman and yeah, Solo Roman. Also, I want to talk about Solo Sikoa real quick. I want to know, what do you guys think? Would you want to see Solo versus Roman? I think one day down the line, we're gonna get to that point. Solo versus Roman. We were teasing that maybe people were petitioning to see him take the title away from Roman. To be honest, Solo gives me like a legitimate vibe that he could be Roman. Like, they're both two dominant guys, so I wouldn't even have a problem seeing something like that. Like, I personally would like to see something like that. Yeah, so I'll say John Cena would take this win. Obviously after this match, Solo is gonna get involved with the Roman match. So yeah, so let's go on to the next match. Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. So this is for the Women's Championship match. It's so funny because I legit said before that it's very shocking that Io is not on this match card, because we would think that she was gonna have a match because Rhea's having a match. So that should mean that Bianca and Io should have a match. So it kind of makes sense. Obviously, we still had a couple weeks before the show. It was actually a week before the show. Bianca came back. I know. I want to see Io have a full length title reign. I really, really want to see that. She hasn't even had a title for that long, so I really want to. I want her to retain this match. Hopefully, maybe it could lead to a feud. Io, like, she fought Asuka already, right? So technically, does she have a feud with Asuka yet? I think yes, she did. Yes, she did. And so, yeah, this could be a look back at that amazing match that Io had with Bianca at Backlash. That was a great opening match for that pay-per-view. Now, this one could be determined because there's a lot of rumors going around that Jade Cargill might face Bianca. A lot of people want to see that match. That's been a dream match for a lot of people, Jade versus Bianca. And then there's also rumors that that Kairi Sane might make her debut. It could be either at she's obviously might not debut, but her return to WWE after she's been away for almost 3 years she's been gone from the company. So this would be great to see her back and maybe go against Io. They know each other very well, so I would like to see something, like that, And then also, they were also teasing other feuds. Obviously, I'm assuming Damage Control is obviously going to get involved. Charlotte Flair is going to get involved. There was also a little tease backstage between Charlotte and Jade Cargill, too. So there's a lot of talent for the women's division. What's to say? Women's division, a lot of stars. They just need to be booked right, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to say, my gut feeling is saying Io, so I'm going to say Io for this match. I'm going to go with Io Sky for this one. Alright, next one. The last match on the card. Next match. Roman Reigns versus LA Knight. This match is going to be very, very interesting, but also good, because they jumped to this real quick. Because this is obviously because a lot of people want to see LA Knight in Saudi Arabia when they went for Night of Champions. They were chanting his name throughout the whole entire pay-per-view. So this one is obviously going to be a very interesting one. Obviously, I'm writing down my notes while I'm talking to you guys, so I know what the fuck I'm talking about, Also, once Monday Night Raw is done, I really will hope to do a watch along with you guys one day as I get everything set up. I'm good with the videos now. I got the webcam, the screen recording. I just need to do with basically, watch along. I gotta get that all set up for my YouTube channel. So I really have Roman, taking this one. This is obviously a good look for fucking LA Knight. An amazing star. He's an amazing star. He deserves this. So yeah, and the feud has been, technically LA Knight was kind of fucking destroying Roman on the mic. Let's not, because we all know LA Knight, he can talk. And this makes me happy for LA Knight because I legit remember watching Impact Wrestling TNA, and he was Eli Drake. That was my first time ever being introduced into LA Knight, was when he was Eli Drake. And this man used to get no reactions, barely any reactions, right? You know, he had the dummy, yeah, right before the yeah. Before he started doing the whole yeah and all that stuff. He had the dummy, yeah, and he was great in Impact. They didn't utilize him at all that great in Impact Wrestling. So I'm extremely happy to see him boast into this main event scene. I'm very excited. And yeah, so I think so. I'm obviously I have Roman retaining this, even though I would love to see LA Knight get a title. I'm saying, I'm gonna say Roman Reigns retains this title with the help of obviously Solo and Jimmy. And one thing I also want to say, we all want to see Roman's title reign come to an end. Obviously, we are sick and tired of the bullshit with the family, the bloodline interfering in almost all the Roman matches. That's the one thing I can give criticism about the Roman's title matches, or is that people interfere. Obviously, he's a heel, but he should be more like Gunther. He doesn't need to rely on his people, Imperium and Ludwig Kaiser and Giovanni Vinci, to help him out in a match. Like you guys are almost the same stature, different physique, same stature, but Gunther dominates with no bullshit, no problems. Roman needs his family to defend. That shows he's not a champion, a man of a champion. You are a coward of a champion because you have people helping you out. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, so like I said, my previous predictions I have right here. You know, I have Roman winning, Io retaining. Like Roman retaining, Io retaining, Rhea retaining, Ray retaining, John Cena wins versus Solo, Seth Rollins retains against Drew, Cody wins. You know, that's everything. So like I said, how many title matches do we have on this card? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have five title matches for this pay-per-view. So yeah, that's me for this video, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this prediction. This is basically an early prediction, but the full prediction, because I don't think there's gonna be any matches being added to this card. There's already 7. This is not gonna be AEW where they have 10, 12 matches on the card. But so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe, follow me on my X at Angel R, and then just type in the little numbers. I'll put them in the descriptions. I don't really want to even say it out loud, but you know, let me show you my X or Twitter so you guys could follow. Here's my X, obviously Angel with the uppercase R, 16370539. Please don't forget to follow. Go to all my Twitter retweet everything that I've done. I appreciate everybody that retweets. You know, I appreciate you guys for obviously retweeting and reposting my videos and all that stuff. Don't forget to comment and retweet on everything. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.